Hi friends! If you are like me, someone who deeply values family and is thinking about studying abroad, you may feel both excited and a bit nervous. Maybe it's your idea, or perhaps your parents are encouraging you to explore opportunities overseas. Either way, it's a big decision that affects not just your future, but your family as well. Many parents ask me directly or through friends, what's the university like? Is the environment safe and supportive? Is it truly worth it? These questions come from love and care. They want the best for you, and it's natural for them to worry about the unknown. But beyond academics and career prospects, have we thought about the emotional journey for ourselves and our families? I'm Xin. I moved to the UK many years ago as an international student to study human resources management. I arrived with 2 suitcases, a visa, and a lot of hope, plus a strong sense of responsibility to succeed. Now I work in a senior HR management role at the global company. I'm also a mother and have had the privilege of helping many international professionals, students, and families navigate life, work, and culture integration abroad. Along the way, I've noticed there's something important. We often focus on universities, rankings, and future job prospects. But there are 3 important things people don't often discuss before they leave. Because if someone had shared these with me before I left, I would have felt more grounded. These aren't meant to scare you. They are here to help you prepare, not just with your suitcase, but with your heart. And if this helps you have an honest conversation with your parents, even better. Number 1. Are you truly ready? When preparing to study abroad, it's common to focus on practical things, getting a visa, booking a flight, and packing essentials. But emotional readiness is just as important. Living alone in a new country means taking on responsibilities you might not have faced before. Cooking your meals, doing laundry, managing finances, and then navigating unfamiliar systems. Beyond these tasks, you will encounter cultural differences that can be both interesting and challenging. For example, during my early days in the UK, a fellow parent at my child's school once asked me, "Do you work at the Chinese takeaway in town?" I almost wanted to reply, "No, I'm a head teacher." Another time, I just parked my car. Someone cheerfully asked me, "Do you run a Chinese takeaway?" I smiled and answered, "Are you placing an order? Want me to take it down for you?" Humor helped me navigate those moments, but they also highlighted the subtle biases that can exist. Another time, while on holiday in Spain with my husband, one of the guests from the UK started a conversation after dinner. She asked where I was from. I replied, "From the UK." She paused and said, "Oh no, I mean originally." I smiled and answered, "China." Then she turned to my husband and made what I believe was a well-meaning, though awkward comment. "You must have paid a lot to bring her to the UK." You know what my husband said? He simply said, "Yes." I wanted to pinch him right then and there. I know he just wanted to politely end the conversation. In that moment, I pictured myself years ago, just a hopeful student arriving at Heathrow, dragging my suitcases and holding my visa, ready to start a new chapter. I understand sometimes it's easier to let things slide than to engage a potential uncomfortable conversation. However, it was also a reminder that something people talk without realizing how the words might affect others. Moreover, homesickness is a common challenge. Living and being away from family and familiar surroundings in a new country might bring a sense of isolation and lead to anxiety at times. Remember, It's okay to feel overwhelmed at times. What's important is acknowledging these feelings and taking proactive steps to address them. Number 2, have you talked about what comes after graduation? When planning to study abroad, it's common to focus on immediate goals, getting into a university, obtaining a visa, and preparing for the move. However, it's equally important to think about what happens after graduation. Many students assume they will return home after completing their studies, while others consider building a life in their host country. These decisions can be influenced by various factors, including job opportunities, personal relationships, and a sense of belonging. It's crucial to have open and honest conversations with the family about your post-graduation intentions. Discussing these plans early can help set expectations and reduce potential misunderstandings. Remember, your experiences abroad will shape you in ways you might not anticipate. You may develop new perspectives, values, and aspirations. Sharing these challenges with your family can foster mutual understanding and support. Ultimately, the goal is to ensure that your journey abroad strengthens your family bonds rather than creating distance. By maintaining open communication, you can navigate these transitions together. Number 3, have you considered your parents' perspective? Studying abroad isn't just a personal journey. It also impacts your family, especially if you share a close bond. While you embark on a new experiences, your parents might feel both proud and a bit sad. They may not express it openly, but missing daily interactions, sharing meals, casual conversations, or simply being in the same space can leave a void. This isn't about financial dependence. It's about emotional connection. Consider initiating conversations with your parents about their plans and feelings. Encourage them to pursue hobbies, reconnect with their friends, or even explore new activities. By doing so, you not only support their well-being, but also any unspoken guilt you may feel about being away. Remember, open communication can strengthen your relationship, ensuring that distance doesn't lead to disconnection. Embarking on the journey of studying abroad is a significant milestone, not just for you, but for your entire family. It's a path filled with opportunities, challenges, growth, and transformation. As you prepare to step into this new chapter, take a moment to reflect on these 3 important questions. 1. Are you truly ready? Beyond academics, are you prepared for the emotional and practical aspect of living independently in a new country? 2. Have you discussed post-graduation plans? Have you and your family talked about what happens after graduation, whether you plan to return home or build a life abroad? Aligning expectations early can prevent future misunderstandings. 3. Have you considered your parents' perspectives? Studying abroad affects your entire family. Have you considered how your absence might impact them? And have you encouraged them to pursue their own interests and plans during this time? These reflections aim to ensure that your decision to study abroad is well informed and considerate both your aspirations and your family's well-being. Open, honest conversations with your parents can bridge gaps, align expectations, and strengthen your bond even across distance. By understanding each other's perspectives and planning together, you create the foundation of support that will carry you through these highs and lows of this experience. Remember, this journey is not solely about personal achievement. It's about shared growth, mutual respect, and the enduring strength of family ties. Thank you for spending this time with me. If any part of this message resonates with you, feel free to share your thoughts and questions. I'm here to support you as you navigate this exciting journey. See you in my next video.